Well, all right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, here we are looking at this nice purdy truck. Gave it a nice wash the other day. Looking beautiful, even the bed. Boom, look at that. Well, let's get on to what we're doing today. We're going to be running down, I think, pretty heavy load today, actually. Going to be running some household wires, some coax that I cut up, and I was telling you how in my short, I think it was Gulf Coast ACR Scrapper told me to use this to cut things, and that's exactly what I did. Just take it and cut it and get it down. I've had that bin filled up all the way, so got some couple things of steel here. This thing here I got, I want y'all to tell me what this is. This was something to do with air conditioning. The guy told me it had something to do with weighing the can or something like that. So if y'all want to chime in on that one, that'd be great. Got a few different walls here today. We got the wall of Arizona Specials. I mean, we got a lot of definitely chairs, a lot of patio furniture. It's definitely getting that time of the year. And more stuff here, a lot of good heavy stuff. So let's run this stuff down in there. We'll see what this stuff pays, and let's go see. All right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, as the scrap reaches for the sky, let's do a little quick wrap up here before we head in. This was a technical one. This one took a bit to load up. Just a lot of tetrasin, a lot of stuff like that, a lot of heavy stuff. Got that big old toolbox right there that's missing a few wheels, so that was fun to deal with. Then darn near knocked me in the head. And the amazing amounts of Arizona Specials, the umbrellas, just stacking it super high today, and looking forward to see it. We're gonna go to the one that is Scrap Lake during when it's raining, but it's all dried out now. So we're gonna head down and we'll see what this pays. All right, folks, as we make the turn on to the scrap street here, looks like they're building something new over there. Look at that. Wow. Okay, no one out to the street. That's a good sign. 80/40, 80/40. That's a good one. I like that. $71.40, $71.20, something like that. Oscar, you home? Mr. Grouch, are you there? Well, hey folks, check it out. I'm just admiring my little Oscar the Grouch can I found the other day. That's pretty cool. Well, let's do a wrap up here as we also look at our reward for today, our our shredded beef burrito from the taco stand up the road there. Gonna be enjoying that. 900 pounds of steel at 0.59 cents a pound at $53.91. 32 pounds of regular wire at 48 cents a pound, $15.55, for a total of $69.46, so 70 bucks. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Let's head back out to the scrapping fields and see what we get. All right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, as you can see, we are not on a freeway. That's because the area closest to my house has opened up. And we're gonna check that out and see what we got. Gonna be hitting a lot of different neighborhoods, some big neighborhoods, so let's go see. One quick thing, somebody asked in the comment section what I mean when I say an area opened up. Basically, the way the city works and most of the cities in the valley is they're divided into sections. This one happens to have 5. So it's a rotating schedule. Every 5 weeks, a certain zone opens up. So on the weeks that they open up for bulk trash pickup, those are the weeks I come out, and that's how we do it. So let's go see what we got today. First stop of the day. Went a little off the normal track as I was on my way to my normal area. I figured, well, we'll hit a few other spots too. Why not? And looks like somebody got rid of all of their screens. Wow. That's aluminum right there. A lot of aluminum. And I'll bet one of these is steel. And I'll bet you it's that one. Yep, that one's not. Yeah, like I said, the outer doors usually get the steel. street dancing. Let me pick up our mess. Okay. Wow, that's a heavy amount of screens. Okay. Skill power tools. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Oh, little sander. A little old one. Oh, cool. It's an old box. Man, that thing's old. Okay. Oh, this here. Now. What is that? Interesting. Wow, okay. This is a nice one. Thermal liquid carrier. Huh. What kind is that? Air Void Vacuum Can Company, Chicago, Illinois. It's a little crusty, but who knows? If it isn't, then that looks definitely stainless. Looks like somebody set some scraps out here. As you'll see it in these neighborhoods where they'll kind of like in between the homes, they'll put the stuff out so that way it's not right out in front of the house. See what I mean? How we're kind of, there's a street, the little no man's land here. So this is where a lot of them put it. Even got a space to put their stuff there. I actually am gonna take that because I want to see if it can be refilled. If it can't, then I'll give it to one of the propane places. They'll deal with it. Just get that there for now. Couple metal things. Maybe just go one-handed on this one here. Yeah. Just a couple things, but there you go. Hey, look at that. Street surgery right there. It's here. Are you stuck? Okay, hold on. Sure. Why not? Oh, Arizona special. All right, there we go. Oh, now here's the deal. I got the stuff at home ready for. Does this thing work? Because I got one. I got everything else I need for one for my daughter for her back patio. She just got a little place. So I think we're gonna save that one with the thing on it. Because I got a base. This one's busted, but I've got several others. It looks like we got a couple backs there. And I don't know if you saw it, but we just had a furniture picker pass us up. He had a bunch of furniture, so they're out today too. So we're gonna leave the old bread and butter here for them folks. All right, folks. I guess every time I never say never, I go ahead and do it. I know I said I know I don't do water heaters, but this one ain't too bad really. It's not all that heavy. This one's kind of a little one. Well, let's get these out of the way first. And thank you to Mr. Scrappity and Paul for all teaching me that little move right there. That is a cool little move. Okay. This is going to be a heavy run today, I think. Well, all right, folks, in Salvaging, Arizona, here we are down Shooting Spot Road. We are on a surprisingly beautiful day here in May of 2023 here in Arizona. It is like maybe in the 70s, beautiful out today. Last week they were doing a controlled burn down this road, and we're gonna check it out today because sometimes after controlled burns, there's a lot of the brush is cleared out and you get to find a lot of brass. I've done that a couple times here, so we'll check it out and give it a shot. Let's go see. All right, folks, you can kind of see it. I'm not sure if you look at the very top of the ridge line there, you can see where it's yellow and then it gets brown, and then there's kind of like a line of yellow. I think that was the burn line. Well, all right, folks, here in Selverding, Arizona, as you can see, we are backed up here to the tracks, which leads right out onto the shooting spot. And like I've said many times before, a lot of times when people do clean up steel, what they'll do is they'll just basically rake it into piles like that right there, because I've yet to see anybody come out here with a magnet. So there's another pile there, there's another pile there. And here's one where magnets definitely, especially in Arizona, come into play, because a lot of metal in here, but you don't want to be reaching into this. This stuff, when you ever get these in you, I've had them, and believe me, they're no fun at all. So we'll be using the magnet on that, and there's also some metal scrap up there that we're gonna be grabbing as well. Well, all right, there we go. We knocked down the pile. There's a few of them left in there, but the bulk of them we got in here. This is about a good 10-12 pounds of the steel case ammunition, which is HMS and pays more. So we're gonna let's work on these piles now and see what we get, and let's not forget the other two over there. All right, well, we do a lot of time lapse on these things. Let's do one just regular. Maybe I'll speed up, maybe I won't, we'll see. Hope the wind doesn't get you too bad. We'll keep you down low. Probably listed as one of the dumbest things you could ever do with bare hands. This is called a cholla cactus, by the way, or jumping cactus, or whatever you've heard them. They're nasty. Boy, are they nasty. That one went right through my leather gloves. Not only that, but they're barbed, so they're like a fish hook. Luckily, that one didn't go in too far. So, and you could just hear all of the lockups from all the shells. I mean, just listen to that, just from setting it down once. And some might ask why I scrape it down like this at first, because usually it's so heavy that when you pull the magnet, it won't do it. Let's see what we got here from 1, 2, 3, just 4 little piles here. So 4 piles, and about maybe 3/4, a little bit right around there. With a full one of these is about 60 pounds or so, and so that's where we're at with just those little bit of piles. Let's go check out another one. And one thing, let's not forget too, folks, we're metal scrappers, and ain't no shortage of metal when you come out to the shooting spot. Well, all right, folks, here we are heading to our next spot. It's just right there, just a few feet away. But I want you to hear all the clicking that comes up from the shells that hit the magnet as we walk down the tracks. Let's give it a listen. Okay, well, here we are at our spot. Right here, okay, and let's see what we got just from walking down the tracks. That right there, just from walking the 20 feet down the tracks, got a whole magnet full of stuff here. Big pile of it here. Good, nice pile of 7.62s and 5.56s. Okay, starting out with an empty bucket. That's a lot of steel right there. Good Lord. By the way, folks, this was found on the street scrapping, so scrap is getting scrap. Just shows you the massive amount of shells that get shot out here. Just massive. Well, all right, folks, let's wrap up our time out here in the desert. Got to head back to the city, got a few things to do. So, got about, I'd say maybe bucket and a quarter total of the HMS here, the steel case ammo. Got some scraps there. We're gonna run those back down to the truck, down the tracks there. Hope you guys enjoy this one out here, and this might be the last time for the summer because it's gonna start getting really hot. I know it is. This is a weird fluke day where it's really nice out, and glad you guys could come with me. I really am, and we'll see you back in the city. I think we're that aluminum cable. Yeah, that's aluminum cable. So that is. Since that's all they got, we'll grab the whole thing. Okay. I mean a ceiling fan. Yes, I do. Glass solar. There you go. We got some yard stuff here, some yard metal. Grab these things here. There's to be bike week here. This will be a total of 5 bikes I've gotten so far. We've been outside for a bit. A little bike rack even. I don't think we've gotten a bike rack. But watch out for these kickstands, man. They will gouge your leg. Huh, aluminum bike rack. Wow. I think this is, oh my lord. That's a lot of screens. That's a lot of screens. Painted sheet aluminum. Just gotta break them down. Yeah, I'll take the iron chair, sure.
And I think I have another one in the backyard if you want it.
Yeah, if you want to run it out, I'll grab it, sure. Thank you guys. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, these are what you call big ones here. Okay. Well, all right. That's gonna go like that then. That's go like that. There's a lot of screens today. Man, yes. Man, we're stacking it hot today. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. A little glassy, but I'll take it. And that's how I deal with glassy again.
There's another metal chair back there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Since we're on a busy street, we'll go Scrappy style and turn on our hazards. Normally, most of my streets, you know, aren't busy at all, but this one I'd say, kinda. What is all this here? Book of Mormon on tape. Change, yeah. Money, clippers, umbrella. What's this? Self-powered portable radio. Sure. Yeah. Well, can't argue with money now, can you? Oh, at the very end of the street where I don't even have a place to park, I'm gonna have to walk up and grab it. Grab me a ceiling fan. So get your fan there. Thank you. All the way to the back of the street. Beautiful neighborhood, isn't it? I love this neighborhood. It's another one of my Purdy neighborhoods. Got the nice tree-lined streets. Different than the other one I go to, but close to it. Pods thing there, and this is a move out. I'm gonna turn my engine off because there's small children there. So. First aid kit, sure. Take that. Down you go. That. Okay. All right, folks, here we are at this beautiful place for PD Storytime. Yes, PD Storytime once again. And today we are answering a comment from Mr. Scrapyard himself, who said, how about some vehicle stories? High-speed pursuit, DUI, stolen ride, in honor of bitchin' Camaros. Sorry we got interrupted there, folks, but yes, he was talking about high-speed pursuits, DUIs, stolen ride, etc. in honor of bitchin' Camaros. He made a comment about Camaros the other day on his thing, so I said, I only like the bitchin' Camaros. Dead milkman, of course. Anyways, what we're going to talk about today is a stolen car. It was actually a carjacking call, and it's a case of something that sometimes things are not what they seem. So, in this case here, I was pretty well brand new. I got a call of a carjacking at a local mall right in town, and guy said he was just there minding his own business right in front of the mall. Someone came up, shoved a gun in his face, and said, "Give me your car." And that's what you call a carjacking. That's armed robbery. That's a felony. That's some bad stuff. So, of course, that's a big thing. So we all started rushing to it. And they said that the car that was stolen, I think, was a large white vehicle. I think it was a Cadillac maybe. And it was last seen heading south out of the mall. And so I was in a part of town, and the mall's over here. Okay. In between us, there's a very small town. Okay. And the way that car headed, I figured, well, he might head into that town and might pop out. It's a really small town, like 1 square mile. So anyways, as he comes out, sure enough, I'm waiting there. I see the car that was stolen at gunpoint come out of the vehicle, or come out of that city, and I get in behind it and I pull it over very close inside our city. And the dude gave up, which was amazing. He came out, threw his hands up, and we put him under arrest and whatnot. We did find a gun in the car, and then in the back, here's where it gets interesting. So up until this point here, we're thinking that we have, we have a carjacking felony, big time, okay? And we have a gun shoved in someone's face, that kind of stuff. So we're thinking, this is a big deal. So anyways, I now have the suspect who stole the car. I have the stolen car, and we start going through the car. And by the way, you do not need a warrant to go through a stolen car. If it's stolen and the cops are there, we're in it. So I pop the trunk, and there is 2 bales of "I Love You, Mary Jane." Oh yeah, 2 bales of it. So what this turned out to be was 2 drug dealers, 1 drug dealer robbing another. Our victim at the mall was a drug dealer. The suspect knew that guy carried drugs in his car, mainly bales of marijuana, and so he came to the mall knowing he was there, shoved a gun in his face, took his car, drove off, and then was stopped by me with that stuff. So he was arrested. The other guy was as well, for the marijuana and all that. So anyways, there you go. Just goes to show some things aren't what they seem. And there you go, Mr. Scrappy, a nice stolen vehicle, 1. And I'll tell you one thing. Back then, I got 10 pounds of marijuana. I thought I was, you're brand new. You walk into the station, you got the bales of marijuana. You're thinking, look at me, guys, look at me. You're such a big deal. To think it's legalized today, that's funny. I like that. Anyways, I thought I was Mr. Hot Stuff back then, but hey, let's get some hot stuff going here with this truck and get that loaded up. Oh, hello. Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, just check and see if you got metal or anything.
What's that?
Just looking for metal. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, grab that. And that too, yeah. Yeah, that's metal.
I'm not sure what metal's good and what metal's bad, but...
Yeah, anything sticks to a magnet. Shoot, 1 more screens. Whew, boy. It's a screen test day. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, these I can get to. The other one, I didn't want to dump that guy's stuff out right on his thing there. Make him do a bunch of work. No. And that is how you do that, folks. Okay. Oh. Brass, definitely. All day on the brass. Oh, this is a... Sure. If they already started it, why not? Yeah, that's what all these turn into right here. Break those down and you'd be amazed how much you get when you break these down. You get a good chunk. House clean out there. Do like those. Oh, fan blades. Yeah. I don't know about that tangle steel right at this point. Beverly Hills Cop 2. I like that. I said I'm not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't ever fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Y'all know better than to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I think that was Beverly Hills 1 though. Still funny as hell. There's a guy actively putting stuff out as we speak. So keys are on the dash there, or on the thing. And we'll see what we got from there. Just looking for metal and electronics, really. Thank you.
I don't think there's much of that on this trip.
Well, we got some wires, and we got, you'd be surprised, all this stuff adds up. Is this a Kirby? Is this a Kirby?
Yeah, never been used.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, it's even got the belts there.
How'd you get this?
It was in a house we bought.
Really?
It was in yeah, they'd never used it.
Huh, so
all the belts and everything are there.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
There's probably 3 or 4 of those belts.
Oh, these ones here.
Yeah.
Oh, this goes with it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, there's like a whole, I'm not really into it, but I know there's a lot of people that like the Kirby stuff.
Yeah, I think the original I used.
Wow. You know the year?
I don't.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Was a house that they bought, never used, Kirby. And look at the box. Look at the box, look at that. Yeah, I know those are there. I'm probably gonna do a short on this one here because that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I know I've had several, I found a couple Kirbys before, and unfortunately the first one I ever found I bashed into a million pieces because I was brand new. So let's see, he said never used. Well, I'd say lightly used. So a lightly used Kirby, definitely made of aluminum. Oh, hey guys, I was there too. Those are my those red clippers there are mine. There's a pair of red clippers. The red clippers that were here.
Okay.
¿Tú tienes rojas? Sí, gracias. Excuse me.
Okay.
Gracias. Okay, well, I was here first, so we're gonna start snipping. Okay, gracias. Wow, never been snuck up on like that before. Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, I'll let them have it. I'm gonna look into this though, I really am. Okay, folks, I want all my Kirby folks. There was one, I forget your name, sir, but there was one commenter who was really into these, and he has a whole channel devoted to these. So, unfortunately, sir, I forgot your name. But if you could chime in, I would love to know about that. I'm going to show it further, and again, I'm going to do a short about that. So, but that was cool. All right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, let's do a wrap up. Got a good stuff today. Real heavy load today. Nice big load of steel today, and got a few little extras here today. Check this thing out. This is a Kirby Heritage 2, and looking at this right now on eBay, there's one exactly for sale for $219.99. And as you can see, as the guy said, that it wasn't even, he said it was never used. I looked at it, I would say lightly used, but and it even came with a box with all the accessories. Aero Void 5-gallon container, and let me see, yeah, this is an Aero Void 5-gallon container, stainless, pretty heavy, pretty in good shape. And again, I'm seeing this here for $100 for a 3-gallon model on this one here, and real strong, sturdy stuff. I mean, real strong and sturdy. So, and looks pretty good on the inside. So definitely a good run today. Definitely. I want to thank you guys again. We're, I think, within like 30 or 35 of hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I couldn't thank you more, guys. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If I've said this before, if you'd have told me a year ago that all you folks would watch this, I would have told you all nuts. But thank you again, and we'll see you next week.